Hi guys and girls. It's a pleasure for me to be with you today. You are Eurovoxx. And please, never leave them.
Hey Eurovoxxers, now I feel very lucky personally because this lady is Eurovision royalty. She's like one of the Eurovision queens. And it's
Anne-Marie all the time.
Anne-Marie David, who won the contest for Luxembourg in the 70s, 1973. So not that long ago.
Oh, well, let's say it was not the day before yesterday.
Okay, and you're performing at Eurostarz tonight. We know that the Eurovision fans can't wait to see you.
I do too. I have to see them because it's always a pleasure, and especially because now it's the young generation of fans, and it's a surprise for me to be so much loved after all these years by guys and girls that often say. It's a miracle because they were not in the mind of their parents when I won. So they are so young, but they know everything about this universe, about this big family, the winners, the not winners, the years, and the songs and everything. And it's really, really, really warming to know that they appreciate that much this event.
I mean, your song is often voted as one of the best Eurovision winners.
I've seen it. Yes. Maybe because it's true.
Yeah, well, we think it's one of our favourites. We think it is fantastic.
Well, it has a. I don't know from where it comes, but this song had the magic. And now tonight you're gonna see something that I wanted to prepare because I have celebrated my 40th anniversary of victory.
Wow!
5 years ago, 4 years ago, and next year will be the 45th anniversary. And I don't know if I'll be on my two legs for the 5th anniversary.
Oh, you will.
Who knows? So in the meanwhile, I said, well, for the 5th anniversary, I would like to renew my song because everybody knows it, but everybody knows it like a winning song, and it used to be a winning song because I think the people who, the guy who arranged the melody, has based everything on the efficiency of the melody, the rhythm and everything, and at that time it was a very easy song. Just couplet, refrain, coda, and that's it. So, I mean, it's like a motorway. You have no chance to escape. But after 45 years I sing it, I said, well, I still love the song. But here and there I had something in mind that I should renew the song just to show that this song was not only a melody, but it was also lyrics. And I've asked to a French composer who entered twice for France. His name is Jean Musy, but as arranger. And he entered with Nicole Rieu, and he entered with Jean Vallée. And we are very, very close friends, and we worked on many projects together. And I said, listen, Jean, I want to renew my song, but I don't want to copy. I don't want to make the same backing track. I just want to have a new view of the song. And he said, you know, what I can do is then just let my feelings on what I hear, because we work together on stage together. I sing some of his songs and musics and so. He says, I know how you are now. I know what is your the way you want to go to. So what I will base my arrangement on will be the lyrics. If you don't mind, I said, no, feel free, totally free, but renew the song, and that's what he did. He was a bit anxious because he says, you know, it was a 3-minute song and it's going to be a 4 minutes 20 because I made it into a ballad. And I said, oh, that's quite funny. But the way he did it is so romantic that the lyrics became all of a sudden like a message in all the languages. And I discovered how rich my lyrics were in all the languages. So I decided to re-record all the 5 languages with this new backing track for next year. So now I'm in London, so I will sing Wonderful Dream, but Wonderful Dream 45 years after. And let's see how the British audience will react. I did the French one in France in a festival where I went in June, and it was a good reaction in French. And I will go to Germany and sing in German too. Maybe when I go to Spain I will do it the same, and I will propose all of these stuffs. And next year I think I will make a kind of a little single where all the 5 versions will be available. So you will have my new voice, my voice of today, with Tu te reconnaîtras, but 45 years later. But a new way of, new smell, new taste, new smell. So let's see if you like it. I hope you like it.
Sounds amazing. Tell us, I mean, obviously you're saying, you know, it's over 40 years now since you kind of stepped out on that stage in Luxembourg as the home, you know, the home representative. How did that feel, being so young? You know, obviously Eurovision was very different back then as well to what it is now.
Well, it's difficult to say that there was something to see with being young or not. It has more... I've always loved competitions, not because I wanted to say that I'm the winner. But I always say that in life, you cannot be the mirror and the subject of the mirror. You always have to know where is your place and where is your level of ability in something that you have chosen, which is, well, I haven't chosen to sing, but I mean, singing has chosen me. So, by the way, I had to know every time, do I ever hired my impact on the audience? Have I convinced a little bit more? And I found that competition was the good way to do it. So I did a lot of competitions, and I love to do it because it's because at that time you improve yourself very deeply. You just have to go and catch the audience, and there is not big or small audience, even if you sing for one person. Well, in fact, when you sing for Eurovision, you don't sing for audience, you sing for one person, because each person has a vote. So you sing for everybody. You have one face, you are face to face, eyes to eye to eye. And that is the most important. Don't think that you have to sing for the audience. You sing for one person. You have one target. Each heart is a target. And in competition, that's what is interesting, is to know that, well, the level was, at my time, the level was very high because I was unknown. I mean, except in my country, I had very few notoriety. But compared to Cliff, compared to Mocedades, who are huge in their country, compared to Massimo, who was a wonderful star in Italy, and Ilanit, who was also very well known in Israel. I had Ben Kramer, was a star in Holland. I mean, they were all big stars, and I was a teeny artist. You know, I said, "Ooh, I enter into a professional big yard. Let's see what I can do in middle, you know." But then I had to go, and that was it. Maybe because I didn't think too much of things. I just wanted to go and have it. That's all.
But overnight, you became a star.
I don't like to say that I have become a star, because you know, stars, they light and they disappear. I don't like the word star.
Okay. Celebrity.
I like the word interpreter.
Okay.
Because you can, or artist, because artist, you are born being an artist. You cannot learn how to be an artist. You can learn how to be a singer, but you cannot learn to be an artist. Artist, very few people can. Sorry, I'm not. I have a kind of freedom of language that I had never before.
You can say whatever you like with us.
Oh, of course. Not only with you. I do it with everybody.
I believe that.
But you know, you must always know in which yard you are at your top. And I know because I see the reaction of the audience everywhere I go. I say all the time, give me a stage, I'll show you who I am. And to show who you are is the best way to join the heart of the people. And when you follow that road without changing anything in it, then it improves your artistic behavior. And people see, because they cry, because they stay with you, because they embrace you, because they hold your hands, because they tell you beautiful love messages or heart messages, you know that you have reached something that overpasses the limit of a job. You've given something of you to them, and they have received it. This is being an artist. Just open a mouth and sing. Everybody can do it. Everybody can learn. Even the donkey can sing. That's not a problem. But the most difficult is to find who you are. If you are an artist, how to just take it out of yourself to show. And the audience will tell you if you are one or not. And then that's why you will have time, and the time will not have will not make any problems. It will always increase your ability, but it will never stop. Notoriety can go here and there, but it's not because lots of composers have been completely unknown when they were living, and they became huge composers after their death. But the artist was there. Just it didn't match with something that didn't happen during their life. But the artist was there.
You spoke about giving a lot of yourself, and you definitely have to the Eurovision community, because you know, some people do Eurovision and then it's forgotten. You really embrace, you know.
Because I wanted to give. If you don't want to give, you cannot receive. Because sometimes you give and you think you don't receive. In fact, no, you receive, but it's not visible immediately. It's visible with time. This song and this particular time we shared together in '73 has stayed in time. And even with the generation who are not of my generation, or parents who just love my song, but still I have the same feeling. The people look and they have the same impression of this little lady dressed in red, a bit crazy, but with wonderful power. And sometimes when I watch television, when I watch my performance, it's not me that I see. It's just somebody that is external of me. And I always say, well, this lady had a real will. I can feel it, and I don't watch it saying that, oh, I'm a beautiful singer, how wonderful I am. No, not at all. I just watch and I say, well, I did something very special that night. And also it was the same for Mary Magdalene. When I played in Jesus Christ Superstar, the first night of my performance, I have it on recorded back, because we were partner of Europe 1, and one of the main radio at that time. And the owner of the director of the radio offered me the full length of the first night with applause and people and so on. When I re-listened to it, and the orchestra couldn't restart playing after my part. The applause, that was so long, and it was just a song. But I felt so much my role, I felt so much impressed by the message of Maya Magdalene that I became Maya Magdalene. And when I sing, for example, Don't Cry For Me Argentina, I said, it's not for me, it's not a song, it's a message. This song is the history of a lady who has changed a part of the history of Argentina, and she belongs to Argentina's history. And when you remember the place where the song is, it's the last song, and you know that after that she will be caught and she will die. And it's her last message to her people. And when I sing "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina," immediately I enter into Eva Perón, and I become Eva. Because if I'm not becoming this lady, then the message is a nonsense. I have to give a message. That's why I like histories and I like strong lyrics, because they must have a sense. If I have no sense, nothing from the inside comes out, because it's empty. The lyrics are empty. There's nothing to say. Say, hello, Bobby, hello. Okay, this is for fun. But if you want to go further, and if you want a duration in time, you can start by being dip, dip, dip. But then after you grow up, and when you're 50 and 60, and then after 65, you cannot stay a long time to say, hey, be. People say, okay.
It's a new single.
It's crazy, you know. So you must show the people that there are evolution in you, and they will follow you if always you're sincere with you and sincere with them.
Now, did you watch Eurovision this year?
No, I listened to it on radio.
Okay, and what did you think of Portugal, the winner?
This is the 4th time today that I repeat my story. But, you know, because I love her projects with Jean-Musy, I've moved to Normandy to be closer to Paris, because we need to work together very closely. And my new place is in Normandy, is a chapel, a real chapel with beautiful windows behind me. And in this place, it's so quiet because it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's very quiet because when I have to hurry like these times and so, you know, I need after to pause and rest and take distance. See what's good. This was good. Feel me. Feel it. Okay. And then I say, well, actually, I have no time to make everything like I would like to have, and so no, it's not necessary for me to have television. So I have no TV at home, and but I have radio. And for the first time of my life, I've heard Eurovision on radio, and it has completely changed my view of the songs.
Well, this is what I was asking, because there were comments made by Salvador about fast food music and people now voting for real music. What are your thoughts? Is there too much fast food music in Eurovision?
Too much.
Too much?
But, you know, the problem is that we hurry too much in everything. We don't take time for nothing. And for such a purpose like Eurovision, you know, when you go, I will make a comparison. There are Olympic Games in sports. Do you imagine that a sportsman who goes to the Olympic Games is trained 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months before the event? Or do you think it's a long time before?
Their lives.
That's it.
And that's it was a very kind of moving, timeless song, and obviously people voted.
I heard it, I felt it, and I didn't see it. Remember, my ears were my eyes. So no influence of nothing.
And how about Anne-Marie David back at Eurovision? Is that something that would ever happen, or?
I've tried many times. I've tried tried to enter the French selection many times with a group of mine, and it was the year they selected Patricia Cass. And we had a beautiful song, and the group of 3 ladies were 3 of my students, and they they all defend the song. They were supposed to sing it. One was supposed to be among the three, but when we listened to them all, I didn't vote for them, but they all the jury was there and they listened to them and they said, we don't know which one is the best. And I say, try to make the three together, and it will be a vocal group, and they did brilliantly. And of course, I did exactly what I did for me, so they recorded in all the languages. But unfortunately, we didn't get the point. So after that, I've tried to enter with a song that I've stayed at my repertoire, was Je manque de toi, a song written by Jean Musy again, and a French writer, a very good one, who wrote for many, many big artists. But then again, I didn't enter, France didn't select me. And some years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, I entered with an Israeli composer, me as a writer, and I was selected for San Marino. But then the producer of the song stopped at the last minute. So San Marino said, yes, we want Anne-Marie with that song, but the producer couldn't find the money enough, and then I couldn't do it. And it was with a very different song, but I love it. Yes, I love it. I mean, but now it's not. If I go there, it will be also for victory, because this is a challenge.
We hope so.
I love it. I mean, I love the challenge. But if I come, well, anyway, I don't think even if I represent my country, I cannot be worse than the result we have. So I know that I will be in the top 10 at least. So this is my guarantee.
Well, we would love to see it. I think it would be magical to see you back.
I would love to. I would love to, but you know, if it happens, I say yes. If it doesn't, I say yes. I mean, it's good. Everything I've done, nobody can retrieve it. Nobody can take it away. I'm forever the first of 73 and forever the third of 79.
And you're legends.
Let's see in 1 century what people will tell if they continue saying that I'm a legend. Can you be a legend being alive, or shall I die for?
You are a legend, believe us. Like we said, you've got such a big fan base among, you know, not only in Eurovision but outside.
They are so lovely for me. I mean, they're like my sons, you know. My sons, my daughters, lots of them are.
Don't say that. I'll be coming home with you.
But I have lots of. I mean, they talk to me so nicely, so warmly. So I mean, some of them became close friends. Some of them write sometimes, and sometimes they make me confidences, and they say, Anne-Marie, I have this and this in my life. What do you think about? And of course I answer, because they expect something from me. And well, if I can help, it's good. It's good to be that you are useful. In fact,
that's why people love you. For us, it's been such a pleasure to talk to you today, and we can't wait to see you performing. We saw you in the Greatest Hits concert a couple of years ago. We can't wait to see you on stage again, and maybe Eurovision in future as well. Keep an eye out for you.
Who knows? Nobody knows.
But thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for me. Thank you. Thank you for you to be there.
Thank you.
It's a real pleasure.
Hey guys, Andy from Team Eurovoxx here. If you liked the video, don't forget to give us the big thumbs up and like. Don't forget to subscribe down here. Don't forget to leave your comments and find us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and check out our website www.eurovoxx.net. Over and out guys, till next time.